就是他越南女朋友
对
叫他把佛牌丢掉。
对，他整包就包包往大海跑出去。At that time, that Vietnamese guy scared him. He was originally normal, but when I saw the person involved, he couldn't speak at all. He wanted to talk, but he could only make ah 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 sounds. He also said that eating felt like eating hair.
零度空间，我们今天在九河泰蜜丽，泰蜜丽的老板阿豪哥，欢迎你，谢谢你请我们来你的店呀，你可以看到我们后面有很多尊，我不可以说全部都是。
It's called Kuba Station. Yes, I can explain. It means the gods, right? Thai head. It also means the gods. It's just a simpler way to refer to it. Because each master's image has its own name, their own name, and basically our whole shrine, we call it Kuba.
Kuba 所以就是整体就可以这样子称呼他们。
整体对。
也是很有趣耶，就是刚才来的时候，对吗？我看到这尊，我就问阿豪，
这个，
对我就问他这个，因为我看了，我觉得不像和尚，也不像神，他就解释，其实这个还在世。
对，就阿詹，我们叫阿詹姐，他是阿詹。Kongde is also one of us now. He is a very popular master, often seen on TV. Many customers collect his works, and his life is a reflection of that. Everything is good, there are no worries, nothing bad really, nothing bad to say, everything is good.
唱的主要是什么？来带牌子。
Because this master is well versed in the traditions of Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and Myanmar. Yes, his lineage is very powerful. He specializes in helping people with Lhasa rituals. For example, you may have seen the master recite scriptures for a devotee for 3 months without interruption. He would sit there every night holding the devotee's photo and name and recite scriptures. Because in Thailand, they call it VX, which means lineage. This lineage is necessary. In remote Thai areas, there are almost no doctors and limited medical care, so people depend on traditional lineages for healing and treatment. They climb the mountains to collect herbs called En Erwan, meaning various ingredients. These are used to make medicine or massage oils, and they may also chant scriptures to help people. It's about improving luck and health, yes. Some people don't believe it, but in Thailand it's common. Sometimes after chanting, someone who was struggling in the hospital suddenly gets better. It's amazing, yes.
有时真的是解释不了。
Because I personally asked the master, and he said you have to practice continuously. For 3 months, you can't miss a single day. If you miss a day, you have to start over. Oh, but it's not that you have to do it for 24 hours straight or anything like that. It's just that every day, maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock, yes, every morning, you have to chant a lot. Basically, this master is really impressive. He chants every morning and evening. He has had cancer for 20 years without chemotherapy, relying on meditation, concentration, and spiritual practice to sustain his life.
哇，20年了。
20年。
哇哦。
对，很厉害。
Sounds like 一个奇迹哦。
对。Yes, because we have strong faith. He has helped me and many others, so we truly believe in him.
他也了解到他其实是你的师父，对。
That was my situation too. Azan took them to practice and I went along too. That's how I got to know this master. He also taught us 2 passages of scripture and then our clients as well as myself. It works pretty well too. Have you tried it? If someone with a bad temper wears his amulet, they'll improve, right? Really, it's not just me saying this. The big boss of the mask industry in Taiwan, basically the top in the mask business.
这样我要给我的朋友
等一下，你说他叫你练
Recite 2. He taught me 2 scripture passages, but I shared one with everyone. In the morning when you wake up, you can sit on your bed and silently recite it in your heart 9 times. At night before you sleep, you can also close your eyes and recite it silently in your heart. Then you will naturally fall asleep and it can help with your temper. That is called Nanta. Nan is just a short passage of scripture that he copied. There is actually a longer version. He just gave us a short one, just a short one. So it means we are very blessed, and when you recite it, things will change. Your energy, we call it metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. They are Tanan, Taling, Tafe, Talong is fire, and they are all water. Tanan is water, water. When you recite it, your whole temperament, well, often becomes calmer. Yes. I'm not the only one saying this. All my clients find it very interesting.
本身是一个脾气火爆的人嘛。
Really? When I wear his amulet, I feel different. You've changed too. Like that big boss in Taiwan's mask industry I mentioned.
是要念和带那个佛牌。
You can chant, you can wear it, and things will gradually get better. You can wear it or you can chant. His head helps himself. And then there's that thing called money trap, which helps with luck, brings good fortune, and calms your temper. It improves a lot, but if you chant, it's even more powerful for you. Your luck will get better. Yeah, you want good luck, right? You don't want good luck? Of course, everyone wants good luck. Yes, your luck will get better. Meta staff will work, everything will run smoothly, and money will come in. Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
我想问，就是你什么时候开始，就是对这些是佛牌吗？还是护身符？还是还是
The ones we wear on our bodies, we call them amulets. Buddha pendants, we call them Buddha pendants. But from the perspective of Chinese Taoism, we call them amulets. Okay, that's all.
我们泰国的就算是道教还是都有的。
Thailand has Taoism, though most people don't realize it. There are also Thai people in the south. The ones they worship, we call them Diju. They worship even more fervently than we do, and their worship is even more over the top than ours. Oh, right. If you go to his eye, where do you see it? You see, they're worshiping the kind of Chinese earth deity that we do. They worship more intensely and are more devoted than us Chinese. Honestly, we're not as good as them. That's the truth.
那你是几岁就开始？
Oh, to finish this, actually, I finished when I was 15. My father took me there. Oh, okay, took you there. In Thailand, I didn't go to the amulet shops here. Then a master came and then did the tattoo. When I was a kid, I didn't understand much. I saw a Barbie Hanuman and liked him, especially his 8-character hands. At 15, I got the tattoo. Later, that was my first tattoo, that's right. And it was done with the traditional long needle, the big needle, which was really intense. It took 6 hours. How old were you? Wow, at 15, you already went and got it done. Yeah, you could say that because I really didn't understand at the time. I didn't even know what they were called. We only found out what it was called when we got older. For me, it was really intense because they used iron rods ground into needles. Yeah, and then they would tap it onto our bodies like this, hitting it bit by bit to make the pattern appear, using it to tap on the skin.
所以你全家人也是就是信这个的吗？
应该说 For a period of time, I myself and my family were involved in it. Then we stopped worshipping. Then my father gave everything away to others, and for a while, I really didn't believe in it either. I think I was about 19 at the time, and things just weren't going well for me. Then overnight, everything fell apart, and I couldn't accept it. I stopped believing and just let things go. I had no faith and didn't believe in anything. When asked what I worshipped, I'd joke and say Mars, or just laugh because I was arrogant then. Why? It's not like we weren't sincere, so why did something like this happen to us? I just couldn't accept it, yeah. And then when I was 25, I slowly started worshipping again. Things gradually improved after that. So my real starting point should be from when I was 30. Yeah, it was only at 30 that I slowly got to where I am now. Back then, honestly, my mindset was really bad. Yeah, I think the reason why I broke down was because of that, so I went there. In Langawi, there was a Long Po Kun temple. I started worshipping there, slowly building my faith, and then I went to work in Singapore. By getting involved, I eventually started the Time Mini brand, which led me to where I am now.
哇，
对，差不多. It's been 8 or 9 years, about 8 or 9 years. Oh,
8、9年也蛮
很
久了，
久了
其实。
对。
如果你们不知道的话，对吗？豪哥在 TikTok 他的泰米里分享，就是很像佛牌，还是就是带什么？
Yes, that's right. Everyone faces different problems, right? Some struggle with relationships, others with their spouses. Some are obsessed with relationships, while others focus on work or career luck. So we tend to focus on the customer's problem, solving it based on what's in their heart. That way, it's better to address their issue rather than just following what you see online. And if I'm lacking money, I just go chasing windfalls. It's not like that.
对，每次都是这样子。其实
对
我身边的朋友也是来，哎呀，最近我想运气很不好哎，要去买点佛牌来。
People talk about this kind of thing, but basically, if you're really unlucky, if you really feel like your energy isn't good, what's the best way to deal with it in Thailand? Go to a monk for a flower water blessing, purification, a flower water blessing.
看过是不是要穿白色衣服的？
That's called ajarn. In Singapore, like in the Emukim era, there should be temples like that. You can do sankatan for purification. Offering bowls like those help your energy. If the monks at the temple offer you a flower water blessing called Anand bowl, it's even better, as you'll feel fully refreshed and energized afterward. It's really relaxing. All your stress will be gone. If you don't want to believe it, just go try it. You can try it in front of me. Just go and give it a try. In Thailand, I basically recommend 3 times per person, at least 3 times a year. Flower water cleansing is for purification, that's right. In Thailand, the 2 most common types of flower water cleansing are S-Ed, OK, Ot, and T or Anishan. The so-called S-Ed, OK, Ot means your luck is very low and your fortune for that year isn't good, so you need OK, Ot, because whatever you do, you just can't succeed. They call it Tiam Kun Maikun. No matter how hard you try, you can't make it up. They call it Tiam Kun Maikun. No matter how hard you try, you just can't succeed. That's what we Chinese call being too unlucky. In Thailand, they call it Anlahu, the heavenly god. Tam Lahu is a black Lahu. When they come here to pray, they ask, what do you call that? The moon, what? That moon. For eclipse, they have Hu. We Chinese call it Tai Sui. And in Thailand, they call it Lahu. The heavenly god is one of the 12 gods, like the ones inside. Then luck will change and they'll ask monks or Ajahn to perform rituals with flower water at Khao Tholani mountain. Maybe, like I said, it's about being impolite when talking to elders. Wearing a Buddha amulet after offending the wrong person can bring bad luck. Some people still wear them. Doing things you shouldn't, like in a new house, that's right. Then there's Torani mountain and Chonghua water, which are 2 types. Finally, there's the Dharma transmission lineage. Find a monk to perform the ritual and see for yourself. Afterward, you'll feel cleansed and like you've let go of so much. For a whole year, just give me one more chance and in 5 rounds, all my desires will disappear. I went and each master came to perform the cleansing for me. Each thing cleanses you differently and their training methods vary. Last time, Master Shu's iron and tile showed years of practice. I sat in the back until my lower back hurt.
这个是要问他们，叫他们来帮你冲的。
Yes, if you're in Thailand and you know someone, go talk to them. Nongpo o an am undi I my ke o an am un means asking them to help me with the flower water cleansing. Is that okay?
本上都不会拒绝了。
因为我有去过泰国，就是前年我去泰国。
Don't go to those famous temples.
我不懂是不是有名的啦，可是因为我是一天我们去不懂9还是12个不同的庙
去9间是最好。
去拜。
It's best to go 9 temples is best. Yes. If you really want to go to Tambon, that is, if you want to go, you visit 9 temples all in one day because my master Long Pugo goes too and I follow him. We drive a big group, more than 10, 20 cars going together to make offerings. In Thai, Khao Khao means Mongkon and Khao means auspicious. Oh, so they go to 9 temples to make offerings. You go to 7 temples, 100, 200, 500. These are all distributed as long as the money is yours. Sincerity, like today, you have to be sincere. Because some people go, the money's gone, I gave it away. Right, I did a good deed today. That's how they think. If you come today like you did to ask, it's because you hope your career and everything will go smoothly. But a lot of people aren't like you. You shouldn't go and ask for things like, oh, I want to win the lottery, win $1 million or $2 million. I'll give you 10% in return. That kind of thing is definitely doomed.
为什么你这样历史？因为我觉得这个好像是最 common 的，人现在最常就是求这种东西啊。就讲给我一个有中华票中了，我一定会回来请很多请。
So I only get 10% if you win the lottery. That's not fair. Why would I do that? If I could win, I'd just win it myself. I think it's all about mindset. It's really about your attitude, though.
相信求财的真的是占最大众的，对不对？
对，最大众。
所以那你们又说很像，如果真正想要求财，他们应该怎样？
Don't say it that way. When making an offering sincerely, you might just occasionally want to try your luck and go to the temple to make an offering. Someone surnamed Lee, wishing for success at work, in careers, and a bit of luck with money. Not a big request, right? Some aren't like me. When believers visit Hauge, I came here to pray a little to your 4-faced Buddha. If they let me win, I could buy a house tomorrow and fulfill my vow. But if I win and buy a house, what then? If I break my promise, isn't that the issue? That's the mindset I'm discussing. Now it's getting excessive. Don't go too far, right? If it's too much, it's over the top. What they're asking for can't be given immediately. That's what I'm saying. Belief is important, but it shouldn't become an obsession. Yeah, right. If belief turns into obsession, you're done for. You'll end up being influenced by things online like, oh, this is good, that's good. Everyone is buying it. Wow, then you go buy it too. If you buy too much, you'll lose both your money and your possessions. Yeah, that's right.
看过人家来，就是家里有很多，就是讲哦，这个是事业的，这个是人缘的，这是天才的什么，然后全部带在那种有看过那些真的是带很多的，你觉得需要吗？有需要吗？
Me, will I wear them myself? Yes, but I only wear a few that feel comfortable. But as for those people, some of them, because a lot of people just want to attract wealth, right? They see a streamer and think, oh, this streamer is pretty good. He's really good at attracting wealth. Let's give it a try. Let's try it out. Let's give it a shot. They end up collecting many lucky charms, hoping to improve relationships and attract more romance, whether they're girls or guys. They buy black oil every day, all kinds of random oils, right? But some of them are even just salad oil. You don't even know. I'm just being honest. You need to know what you're doing and find the right master when you first get into these things, because that's how it is now. Otherwise, in the past, when it came to attraction perfumes, there were so many perfumes, but before it was all attraction oils. They used Thai ingredients to make them, but now it's all perfumes.
我真的不知道有，我只知道来就是带佛牌，我不懂有很像精喷香水这种。刚才豪哥给我们是有一个人缘油，对。
That one was changed a lot. It's not the same. That one is that one. Master Jangan found it, and it cost over 30,000 Thai baht. He went to buy those materials. The so-called materials are plant ingredients. They're botanicals. They take it to boil it down, cook it until, well, they use that mania, which is white sesame oil, to cook it. Then they add some spices, and after cooking, it has a nice aroma. Yeah, that's right. And then they cook it. While cooking, they also refine the essence at the same time, cooking and refining the essence together. It's not like nowadays where many masters just make perfume stickers and things like that, and then put in a floating stick.
你就可以卖啊，乱七八糟的。
那么 OK， 那么佛牌
You probably bought a lot. Haha, I didn't. I really didn't. I want to make that clear.
没有买这种东西哦。
如果你跟我们解释了这些香水是怎样制作的，对吗？那么佛牌全部佛牌都是有什么特别的材料，还是念经的过程吗？
For me, a real Buddha amulet must undergo a process. V Uong Suang, real blessing. What is Uong Suang? V Uong Suang is what they call TEP Ara. V U Suang means they have to hold a grand ceremony. You can see them preparing a lot of fruits, a lot of offerings, then laying out cloth, and then they will chant something like boo boo. It's like a ritual where they take a gong. Sometimes they blow it and chant ubu. They call it TEP, meaning inviting deities, or U Ong Su. In front, they set up many light screens for blessing living beings, which is the standard way.
对，而且
听到了没有？
这样这些会不会
大家
很难得？
Typically, ordinary masters don't do it this way, but temple consecration and blessing ceremonies require it.
你这边有什么？你现在讲的这个牌
You can show us, basically, they all have it. Almost all of them have it. It's mainly about how they give the blessing. For instance, Ajahn Kong does it less dramatically. The main thing is his lineage, mainly the Liang Ku. That means after he finishes the blessing, after they finish the blessing, they call it an energy point. When it's full, and then they will Liang Ku. Liang Ku means buying offerings, giving them these things to eat, letting him eat, and after eating, then going out. Fang Shu means giving blessings to the followers. For temples, basically, the quantities temples put out are usually larger. Because with amulets, it's like this. Some amulets are really just for seeking peace, but some amulets can actually hold their value. That's right.
有保值的吗？这里
有啦。
可以，我们可不可以给观众看一？
It's okay. The one I'm wearing is also from Longpo Kun. It's from 2,519. Some people sell it for tens of thousands. That's a lot. Some sell it for over 100,000, even 200,000. It all happens. It depends on the condition. You have to look at the condition. That's the main thing. If it's not that expensive, then it's okay. And the most expensive one is Longpo. Longpo is about 800,000. That's a lot when I bought it. It's still okay. There are people who spend tens of millions, right? Some people in Thailand, their collection prices, some of them start at 10 million, just waiting for you to buy. Wow, if you have the ability to come, I can sell it to you for 10 million. Do you have that amulet? It has to be authentic. So why are there both real and replica Thai amulets? It's all about understanding the game.
哦，那你怎么就是看得出的吗？
So you have to learn the hard way with this. Learn the hard way, you know? No, it's not giving me money. It's just going there. I've been scammed before.
对。
像打麻将这样，你不会刚开始要给学费。
那我就想问哈，是你的是佛牌还是护身符对吗？有很多不同种的对。
There really are many different kinds.
好像通常人家是有一个是平安的是吗？
Basically, all Buddha amulets can generally be for peace and safety. To be honest, okay, simply put, that's Thailand. Buddha amulets are, well, Buddha amulets. Frakun is also a type of Buddha amulet. Kunpain is another type. They're all different kinds of Buddha amulets. It's like the blessing tubes you see, the blessing tube type. Takrut, right? What is it? It's just one, a blessing tube. If you look over there, that's a takrut. It's just a single one. Don't you have one? It's over there. Yeah, he has one. It's a blessing tube, just a single one. It's a piece of copper. Then scriptures are written on it and it's rolled up. Oh, you really don't understand.
我不懂哎。
OK，
I really don't understand. Yeah, ha ha ha. Yeah, this is called a fujub.
这些是
This is called fu. This is called takrut a fujub. We call this a dunk creature. This action is also called a dunk creature. Oh, this kind is called a dunk. These are just ornaments for protection or something like that. I've only read a few books. It's for attracting wealth. Oh, attracting wealth. As for takrut, if it's good, you should take a look. It's from a certain lineage, like a food offering or something similar. For example, this is a 3-ring silver takrut.
不管你要求偏财的，
哦，这个
这是求偏财的
求偏
但我没在
财。
卖，
你没有在卖的哦，所以你不卖偏财的东西
卖完了。
哦，
这个没有
我以为你有卖偏财的东西
你看嘛
哇，这个
这个
这个很 popular，很受欢迎。
你要好吗？
You soak the whole thing in baijiu or whiskey.
哦，为什么
Whisky
Whiskey, right? You also need to eat liangku. This is liangku meant to be offered to it.
哦，原来是放了进
就
放进
是你
It's for making wishes. Making wishes. If your wish comes true, you have to stand inside, face the white liquor. And if you're at home you don't need it. These things will dilute it. These will dilute it. So you just bury the cup.
Sorry，
Yeah, take a cup and then put it down.
他觉得喝了更有效。
我以为
喝了跟你
我
讲，
喝了，然后我又带了。
Basically, it means that people who do business will pray to it.
哦，
这个
就是就是
希望我
倒一杯给他喝的。
This month, they ask about their performance level and make offerings accordingly.
天在家可以也就放
有些
He's very sincere, making daily offerings. Many sincere people do this as well. It can be brought, but for this style, when making fruit salad dressing, don't wrap it in a shell, just steam the wine. Wrapping it in a shell might not let it absorb. Just put the bun in, arrange it, bake it, and that's enough. Don't do anything else. Thai people really have a lot of things like this. Last time I had this too, and it needs wine. This is Second Master's pure silver seat, beautiful and elegant busong. So what does it protect?
哎，等一下，那个麦弄到。
This is busong. Actually, I don't really understand it either. Busong is natural, butian. This is considered naturally from the earth. And then there's another one for the sky. This one, you take whiskey, put it on your hand, and then feed it, let it drink. Oh,
你这个设计是这样子，我可以动吗？
可以啊，可以
可以啊
啊，对。
哦你看
他是拿白酒点他威士忌。
这个
就每天给他喝这样。
呀，这个牌子里，这个和这个acrylic 这边有一个洞，所以就是你手指 dip whisky，
对
and then feed。
对，它是
哦，这
法麦粉的。
样子算羊吗？还是
供养了
供养，
两壶一样，对啊。
供养。
因为生意很好啊。
哦，所以这个是 for business 做生意。
I've been wearing it and it's worked well. I spent $1 million before it was finally made. I helped you all.
OK，豪哥，你这个有卖吗？
啊，花了100万去慢慢做的，这个没有卖。
没有。
Do you have any others like this with a red bucket? Because there are only 7 of these in the world. My master only made 7 of these back then. Your million, isn't it? It wasn't me. I spent $1 million gradually collecting other materials. Because it has N awa, which is the bartender's bucket, and then there's the red bucket, the yellow bucket, and then there's abaga. Abaga is the fine material that covers the yellow bucket.
哇，很多，真的
按照我的手写
很多不同。
I've collected them all. I collected and brought them. That's how I find items. At my altar, I make offerings every day and do well in class. As long as you believe in your business, your performance will gradually improve day by day. You don't need to be afraid, really, you have to believe in it.
好 OK，我们
我们那边还有
对
多一点。
这是这
很多
些
You can take a look at this. This is called Look Okay, which means the stillborn child of a tiger. Haha.
哈啊是，我要看老虎的
baby，
It means it was born when it came out of the mother's womb after dying inside. So this is, right, but let me take a look. This is snake lung. Snake lung is considered small. It's not a big tiger, not like the big ones we see. It's another kind of snake lung, a slightly different kind of tiger or leopard. This one has small beads. What is this used for? This is worn as an accessory. In Thailand, it's used as for attracting wealth. Money, why that horse? Yes, the material business also helps mom, and the mom's group also benefits. So yes, this is the big tiger's, his body. No, this is his placenta. The placenta is the membrane that comes out with the baby. It's also useful.
是什么动物？
It's also a tiger. It's a tiger, but it's the tiger's placenta. When the baby is born, there's a membrane, that membrane, oh, it's just a membrane. We call it the placenta. Okay, why does that membrane have tendons, right? There are tendons. It seems like when you do blessings, it's like this. You talk about eagle brand, it needs half a spoon, then another half a spoon. This is called eagle brand. Without this, you all animals and humans as well. In Thailand, you must go through the monks' association's Bi Ang Kung Thai. Bi Ang Kung Ke must be done by monks. Only then can this ritual be performed, meaning it is consecrated, and only then can it be used. When we use it, we're not using its spirit, but its energy or power. That's why when we do things, at first it's tough, but gradually it becomes smoother and smoother.
哦，明白。
所以我要再确认一下，所以这整个就是完整的一个 baby 老虎的。
The remains look like this because they were dried in the sun.
啊，这个就是因为是
In Malaysia, it's okay. But in Thailand, it's not good. And it's actually illegal.
在哪里是犯法？
为什么？不是泰国制造的吗？
做了犯法了，哪里都犯法了。
不过为什么？因为不是人啊，不是。
没有，可能是因为是动物嘛。
保护动物。
可是
Isn't it? In Taiwan, it's the same, protecting animals.
这个是生下来就这样子，不是说他们去杀。
This issue, this is from their side in Thailand. They are raising tigers there. Some people have permits to raise tigers, and then they take them out to sell. Oh, right. He didn't go there specifically to kill them.
哦，不过还是不要允许这样的事。
哪一个国家都会。
Because we believe this. That's why I said it. In Thailand, many things repeat generation after generation. That's just how it is. Some of the bones you play with, they're just messing around because basically, the temple is for playing with eagle tokens. Everyone plays with them. Yin amulets are made from bones. In people, it's your people.
我的这是因为过世的，对。
Yin amulets are made from human bones, not animal bones.
人的骨头。
Is this good or bad? Let me show you this one. Look at what that is. That's a human head. Skull, which skull? Which one is it? It's just like this. This is bone. They wrote here that this is a female spirit, yes, and then it's a female spirit. A woman's bone. No, it was done by Ajan. He was talking about a woman's bone. How to get and collect this. Basically, Ajan Leng would go look for those with better energy to use. But these things also need to go through a monk. If you don't handle these things properly with the help of a monk, if you take them, you'll face backlash, meaning you'll have bad luck and difficulties. You might even encounter something that could drive you crazy. It's possible. This kind of thing.
这个叫阴牌，所以阴牌不是说
It's not good, no, because yin doesn't mean. It depends on how you play with it. Basically, many people think there's a spirit inside, but it's already gone. It's just using its power, its energy to benefit and help. Our special course with that master is just a yin cave. Is there a man and a woman? A man and a woman. It's really scary.
那这个通常是什么人会要戴这个？
People who are into yin amulets are more skilled at it. Some people think that keeping it at home and praying to it can lead to mistakes, but once you bring this, what does it mean? I don't know. I don't carry it. I don't dislike or oppose it. I just collect, buy, teach, and talk about it, and I enjoy discussing it. Because some people think it's very scary, but I don't think it's scary at all. Some people. He's more sensitive, and he says, oh, he saw an image, really. That's called being sensitive, physically sensitive. Maybe it's just psychological. Well, it's hard to say because some people really are like that. I've met people like that too. They come to my shop and say, hey boss, your four-faced God talked to me. I ask, what did it say? They say, I just worshipped and it talked to me. I ask, what did it say? They just say, I worshipped, that's all. I've never felt that before. We believe, that's why I say it's faith, it's belief. Don't get obsessed like that. If you're too obsessed, you won't even be able to live your life properly. Yeah, that's right. You should worship the gods, but it's not saying to go all in. The key is Thai Buddhism is about simple tradition. They just follow the order. Next, it's about solving problems for parents and elders in the family. Then come the gods and Buddhas, followed by the Kuba Ajan. That means the current Ajan or Luang Por if alive. Yes, they have an order for everything.
家人最重要。
You can choose not to worship gods or your master, but you can't choose not to honor your parents. Do you agree? Have you ever helped your parents take a bath? You know, in my life, I've always been doing things, trying, but I just couldn't make it. You know, later on, I realized there was one thing I hadn't done because I believed in this thing, blessing and inheritance. I went to help my mom take a bath. I personally helped my own mom bathe, washed her myself. I got a basin of water, carefully washed my mom's feet, put them in the water, washed them, and then dried them. Then I bought flowers and offered them to my parents, then knelt down and bowed 3 times. Then I took my mom's foot and placed it on my head, and in my heart, I apologized to my mom. It was for the wrong things I'd done outside the home. Because in the past, I was very disrespectful to my mom. She caught me and locked me up for the night. I was a bad kid back then. Then I apologized to my mom, sincerely apologized. After that, I was unemployed at the time, and that's when I started to get back on my feet. Every year at Thailand's Songkran Festival, this gesture is always done. If you're struggling or feeling unlucky, try this method. Honestly, if we've wronged our parents, we're the ones at fault first. We've wronged our parents, which is why we're in this situation. If you believe, try it. I told my friends to do it too. You need to do it sincerely. It's not only about improving my health. Then you'll definitely fail. You have to do it with a sincere attitude, because some people think, let me tell you, what's even more important is with your mom, that part. After washing your feet, don't take the water into the bathroom. It's not just about washing and thinking you're done.
Wait.
Take it to the bathroom. Let me say it again from the beginning. Oh, that dirty water, just pour it straight down the drain. Some find it disgusting, but you came from your mother too. You need to learn these things yourself. It's a lesson. I learned by interacting with Thai people, which taught me their manners and etiquette. We understand, that's right. I did get help. Otherwise, I really had nothing before. I truly had nothing, just shorts and a shirt. That's how I went to Taiwan to make something of myself. And wow, that's how I got to where I am today.
那我可以问，就是龙婆跟那个什么哈
阿詹，
阿赞白衣的吧？
龙婆跟阿珍他们做的牌啊，有什么不一样？
Or should I say it like Long Long? In Thailand, there are Longpo and Ajahn. They wear white or black clothes, or sometimes carry a red bamboo stick. What you see, those people, they can get married, have children, they can have kids. And the ones called Long wear kasaya robes, or in the north, they're called Kuba. They aren't allowed to marry or have any contact with women, not even a touch. Yeah, that's right. Actually, it's not allowed. Yes, that's a monk. He can't touch women and can't get married. Basically, being a monk means that, yes. Unless he leaves the monkhood, okay? In Thailand, there are no monks either. So he becomes a monk, then leaves the monkhood. If I want to get married and have children, I have to become a monk again. Yes. There are a lot of monks nowadays. I'm telling you, really, some people, even if you go to jail and get out, you have nowhere to go. Where do you go? Become a monk. Just become a monk. People will care for you, you'll be fed, and you don't need to work. It's good for your mind. Some become monks for the money, while others do so to change after past mistakes. Everyone is different, so you have to look at each case. So for Thai monks, we call it Khan. He becomes a monk. Means he becomes a monk. 1 year counts as 1 Pionze. Oh, okay, yes. Right now in Thailand, it's based on Pionze. Every year, Thailand has a retreat. 3 months, 90 days is just 3 months. For 90 days, you can't leave. Whichever temple you belong to, you have to go to that temple. If that's your temple, you go back to your temple. For those 3 months, you must stay in the temple for a retreat, chanting scriptures and doing activities without leaving. But you can't go outside, okay? You can go out, but within 7 days, you must come back. Yeah, and you have to leave early. You can't come back late. If you go out during those 7 days, you have to leave early and you can't return late. There are so many rules. Thailand really has too many rules. The question is whether people actually follow these rules or not. Some people do, right?
他们那些佛牌是不一样的吗？等一下，他有一点。
可以把
I don't...
我不可能乱发。
It's nothing. I just want to be helpful, that's all.
他们做的佛牌是有
Basically, monks usually follow the Thai Buddhist tradition. That is the ones, you know, like Buddha of success, Buddha of communication. These Buddha statues, or the water god of wealth, the 5-8 cave, and Ajahn, are more related to borrowing, like borrowing money or credit. Spells rely on the lineage of teachings when borrowed, and monks also have their own lineage as well. Even the master and monks go to him for a cleansing ritual. Even I and Zankong, the monk, have to go to him to undergo a cleansing ritual. Think about it. Wow, yes, because that's how it is in some places in Thailand. They have Sa, Sanafo, and Sa, Yasa. Because some monks have to learn, since there are some lineages, they learn it to heal illnesses. In the past, the traditional ancient methods were specifically for healing. Yes, it's for healing, and even for improving luck. So monks also use it. But in northern Thailand, they focus more on Buddhism. In northern Thailand, it's mainly about practicing, meditating, and chanting scriptures. That kind is different in the northeast. In the northeast, they are more skilled. They study different methods, and even monks there learn some relationship-related practices. Monks who know these unique practices also understand methods related to relationships. These methods help you find a good partner and a happy relationship, right? Nowadays, everyone wants a good relationship. Haha.
哎呀，等一下你介绍他自己
这样我
吧
要去找一下。
They learn these things so that the knowledge doesn't get lost. In Thailand, this has existed for hundreds of years. Because medical care wasn't advanced back then, there were many reasons for it. There are monks who specialize in being healers, and in Thailand, there are also people who specifically study medicine. Yes, there are those who practice medical skills.
所以我也可以就是说，阿詹跟龙婆是差不多一样，只是他们的身份不一样。
身份不一样。
Yes, but well, things are a bit chaotic now. The market today is different from before. In the past, there were fewer Ajahn, but now there are many Ajahn. It's so easy that everyone is becoming an Ajahn. Because working in Thailand, you don't even make 30,000 a month. But if you go abroad once, if you're lucky, you could make 300,000. So you become a master, you know, like Ajahn. And you look at people, yeah, look at people, that's right. For me, it's about everyone getting involved. At this time, you need to be more careful in your selection, not just picking randomly. Because if you run into something bad, you're done for. Yeah, I've experienced it too. It's about having your fortune read. 10 numbers, 10 lucky numbers. If you get 12, you have to buy 6. Haha, that counts as a master, but that's really messy, right? I don't get involved. So at that time, when I was 25, I did start right away, but I couldn't keep up. Go ahead.
这些是给你号码，
And because people like us, Malaysians and Singaporeans, we love to go look for Ajahn. Oh, come on, give us 4 numbers. Oh, Ajahn, give us 4 numbers. Like when we pick lottery numbers, we give them to Ajahn, thinking Ajahn is lucky. But I think this kind of thing is a bit, if you guys get involved, as long as you're just spending money on it, then it's okay. But for me, I think the Thai Buddhist tradition, there's a lot to learn about Thai Buddhism, and it can help everyone understand more. If your luck is good, everything you do will go smoothly. I think once your luck opens up, everything you do will go well, right? But I think the issue of luck is more important. Yeah, about luck and faith, is it about becoming famous like that?
给我们看了那么多佛牌，对不对？就是我相信没有不好的佛牌，对不对？
没有不好，对，只是
可是我知道有一些，很像刚才你给我们看的都是可能用 whisky 供养，然后我也有听过要用血，yeah，
血供，
对，那种是做什么的？
Blood offerings. In Thailand, they use eagles. They're playing with eagle cards. But I don't think it's necessary to make offerings like that. Is that exaggerated? Just like with tigers, right? Making tiger heads, Rashini, you should know tiger heads, Rashini. Making deity cards, there's a set with a tiger's face on it. He practices alone. I've been to Thailand and seen them too. They offer raw meat, like raw beef, all bloody, as offerings. What kind of animal is that for?
生的牛肉，
供生的牛肉，
对，供给虎头虎
供，
就是
It's just, they put it there to fulfill a vow, but that needs a skilled master. Doing it ourselves at home without understanding can go wrong. I think you've heard of this, right? I've read about it before, and it can backfire badly. Have you heard of this?
什么反效果的吗？还是
反效。
Other than that, my client lost more than 3 million overnight. He had been worshipping for so long, but he didn't know there were those old relics under what he was worshipping. Like I said, it's those old relics. If you don't handle it properly, things like this will happen. In just one night, everything goes wrong, and you lose more than 3 million overnight, ending up with nothing. Looking back, he was still very happy before. He made money from stocks and everything.
这样子就
那么这样子的，他会回来找你，然后问你他要怎么化解。
Yes, I would talk to him. Basically, I would share with everyone. Sometimes it's just bad luck, so some people only play when they're feeling lucky. Greed is like when we carry an amulet. You say it's a windfall, but if you win and don't leave, who loses in the end? It's you, right?
关系到，我觉得。
就是心态啦。
对
来，即使你要求这些牌
对，
你就不要太贪心。
对
你不要贪心，你不要有那个执念，哇，你一定要赢很多钱。
Yes, this mindset focuses on rewards for you. You should understand rewards. Have you heard of blood offerings? I heard of them even when I was young. Have you heard about using menstrual blood for offerings?
呀，这个，所以
他赢嘛
这个算不好的嘛？
Basically, after that, it's my turn. Solving tough problems doesn't need to go to that extent. It's not that it's bad, it's just unnecessary.
要啊，
啊，没必
不
要。
过做这些的算是养小鬼嘛，很像
养小鬼嘛
算。类似嘛。
Honestly, I'm not saying I don't believe, but I do believe it exists. I won't obsess over this. You're living your life, so why worry? You're not aiming to be a master, so why care about it? Many think raising little ghosts is powerful, but it's usually business people doing it, right? It's very simple, just like those kumantong dolls they play with in the market. Those plastic dolls, those aren't real kumantong. They treat them as kumantong, raising them with candles and cloth. Candles and cloth can work too, right? Candles and cloth can work. In Taiwan, there are also candles and cloth. Oh, right. Dolls have all become like deities, and how do they play with them, right? Because I think this is already a bit over the top. Yeah, and even some people, last time, those kinds of dolls in Vietnam, they are the most extreme about them. They even take them to comb their hair, put makeup on them, and change their clothes. Do your parents still change your clothes at home now? Ha 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 ha, right? Yeah, right? You even see them taking the dolls out to parties, to restaurants. All day long, the dolls are just kept there and taken care of with all their things placed there. What does he eat? Let me ask you, can he eat? Yeah, it's really scary, isn't it? It's really scary. They even push the dolls over there and then push them into the room. The dolls that come aren't people. I'm not a baby. Oh my God, that's a pretty handsome doll.
OK， 那我问你有没有你没有听过还是有什么故事就是有反效果的这些？
How do you say guo?
就是有没有遇过到
供应的不好
啊？
我跟你讲啊，
恐怖。
I actually think eagle brand isn't good to keep, or maybe it's hard to find a good one. If you have money, a good life can turn into having no money. When I was living in Singapore, I had a Singaporean friend who really liked keeping eagle brand. Yeah, let me tell you, I'll find a chance, get in touch, and take you to visit. It's amazing. When he goes there, he looks very humble, you know? When you enter the room, he sleeps with those eagle brands. Do many of them share the same room? A lot. When he opens it, all his cabinets are filled with eagle brands. He hopes everyone likes it because he thinks that offering this thing is a kind of dedication. But from what I understand, that's just how it is. He thinks it's an offering. He thinks that's what he's doing. But for me, it's just over the top. It's excessive. You see, later you even hear friends say they owe credit card debt, buying these things to the point of owing on their credit cards. Huh? Oh, right. Yeah, you're not. He's very young. That's why I said it. You guys aren't seeking Buddha amulets to make money or to improve your relationships, but it ends up with you owing on your credit cards. And then every month he's over there making payments to pay it off.
我觉得很多人是可能是想着，哦，我买这些牌就可以我可以赢很多钱。可是你们的就是观念就不一样了，就不对了，因为。即使你有这些佛牌还是护身符这些牌，你也是要自己去努力才可以赚到钱啊！你不可以就是相信我有这个我就可以赚到钱。
Really, that's the mindset because at that moment they're just making offerings. They think the more offerings they make, the easier it will be for them to win the lottery. Yeah, that's what it is.
结果还没中就已经破产。
Over here, even if you win, no one is really moved by it. This kind of situation keeps happening.
那有没有很像买来辟邪的，就是可能有些人他们会觉得心里很不安啊，然后有东西跟着他们，然后买来辟邪。
Situations like this have happened before. Last time I returned, 2 Vietnamese people also came to see me. He said someone grabbed his leg while he slept. What kind of sleep is that? And someone even pushed him in Vietnam and in Malaysia, in Johor Bahru. Oh, at the place where he lives at the hotel, someone kept teaching him, telling him that if they come looking for you, just find Master, and Master will help solve it and check your fortune. But after that woman saw it, it wasn't all. It wasn't about meeting. This is his bad side. It's his karmic creditors from his ancestors, like his grandmother and grandfather. Because his grandfather, after being asked, it turned out it was his grandfather. His grandfather was pulling at his leg. Shouldn't it be said that his ancestors came to give him some kind of message because he seems to have some issues, like when he went back to Vietnam and then came back, his permit visa had problems and his family wanted him to go back for something. So yes, I'm worried about him. What about that woman? He just used drugs too much. It's not exactly playing with drugs, but well, not really playing with drugs, just him. He's easily influenced by Vietnamese friends or older sisters who encourage him to try new things. And then the master was especially cautious, warning you not to joke around or keep playing. If you keep hanging out with those friends and doing that, you'll go crazy. Oh, his master said that everything he said about him was right, every single thing. He likes to hang out with friends secretly, spends money recklessly, and tries all sorts of things. Now it's even drugs, and it's getting worse and more advanced. Oh yeah, that's right. It ended up like this. It's your side. Master, I basically always bring my master along whenever I come back. to check my fortune, because I think checking my fortune is really important for me. It really helps me avoid a lot of things. Yeah, it really can help me avoid a lot of things. You should listen and believe. I'm not saying be superstitious, but at least pay attention to your yearly fortune. In this process, you need to pay attention to certain things, because sometimes they can see what kind of people will appear around you that you need to watch out for, or what kind of people you might meet this year and what direction you should go in this year. Every master has a different way of reading fortunes.
刚才你有跟我分享到一个降头的故事，你可以再跟我们的观众分享。
Like last time, it was about a couple. He found me through my Singapore platform, and then he brought his wife from Johor Bahru to Singapore to see me. At that time, I was still in Singapore at Elo, and he said his wife had been hit by black magic and wanted to see if the master could help. Then he showed me a video of his wife. At first, they tried to get some fake spiritual practitioners to handle it, and it took 5 adults to restrain his wife, but they still couldn't solve the problem. This situation kept happening.
他是很疯狂的吗？
She was completely out of control, always fighting back and couldn't be restrained. Are you saying she was possessed? Some people say it's possession, but others say it's black magic. To me, it's this kind of thing. Maybe it's something you don't understand, like you offended something. Maybe it's related to some organization or group. Maybe, oh, black magic. When he's okay, is he normal? Oh, but when the master was working on him, it was like when we first saw him, just like one by one. He was in his 40s but didn't look it. His movements were very slow, almost sluggish, like an old lady. He didn't understand what you were saying, but after the master spoke to him, he improved. It was first resolved in Singapore, then later in Thailand, the same method was used, flower water, which is what the master learned. Then they would chant scriptures for him, dispel it or seal it off for him, or take it away for him because he couldn't handle it himself. Some people can have it removed right away, some are under a spell or believe they are, and some, their heart is controlled by the spell, so they can't remove it immediately. Forcing it out could be very painful and even fatal for them. Sometimes breaking a spell requires carefully observing the situation. Removing it all at once can be tough for them. I've seen this in Thailand. Also, when I returned to the Johor Bahru shop, something similar happened. They were a pair of brothers, and the older brother used to run a household goods store. He was the owner of the store. He worked as a carpenter. He was originally very normal, also quite wealthy, and lived a comfortable life. Then he met someone from Vietnam and somehow got involved with things like Buddha amulets and loan sharks. He threw all his Buddha amulets and bags into the sea, right? At that time, I met the person involved. He was completely unable to speak. When he tried to talk, all he could do was make sounds like that's all he could say.
他是他的女朋友，就是他越南女朋友，
That's right.
叫他把佛牌丢掉。
Yes, it was the whole bag that got thrown into the sea. I heard from his younger brother, I heard his brother say the bag was thrown into the sea. Yes, thrown into the sea, but it wasn't handled properly. Because honestly, we really didn't know what was inside that package, what things were in there. So there were some things. If it was an eagle amulet or a Buddha amulet, or really a Buddha amulet, for me, it's hard to say. But what if it was an eagle amulet that wasn't handled properly? He said that person was Vietnamese and put a curse on him.
下降头在佛牌里。
The curse wasn't cast on him, it was cast on his older brother. He completely couldn't speak. Oh, okay. He was completely fine, totally normal, and then he couldn't speak anymore. Also, he said that when he eats, it feels like he's eating hair. Eating white rice and all that feels like eating hair. That's how he described it, and I was just... After meeting him, the master used a needle to tattoo here and here on the back of his legs. He tattooed both legs several times. After that, he performed a ritual to purify him with water. He spent a lot on Taoist rituals and kept doing them. When he arrived, he asked, "Sister, how much is this?" I replied, "Why are you asking about money? Let's first see what's going on." This was from a fellow countryman. We don't charge money, I don't take money. Because with this kind of thing, helping people is just a principle. Yes, it's a blessing. I think it's a blessing because if you know how, you can resolve it. But in Thailand, usually it's just neutralized with water. When he arrived, he asked how much it would cost, but I told him there's no fee. If it's something like this, I would never charge. It depends on the situation and how to handle it. If I can help, I'll help as much as I can. There are some cases I've seen that are the scariest, the most serious ones. It's like strangling themselves. They strangle themselves. That's what it is. And then it actually works. At the scene, we try to restrain them. Oh, we do restrain them at the scene. But when we restrain them, for girls, it really takes 2 or 3 of us to hold them down. It really happens.
什么事？为什么他会自己想要掐？
That was a karmic creditor. After showing it to Master, Master sealed it off before, but then it came back and it got worse. That was during the pandemic because I was still in Taiwan and couldn't come back. At that time, every country was closed due to the pandemic. Then suddenly, my friend, it was like his energy suddenly, it was too much. It was all of a sudden. The energy and pressure overwhelmed him and he lost control. Later, we asked Master how to recite sutras and prepared blessed water to help him calm down. Once it opened to the public, we took him there to resolve it. At that moment, when we went to see him, he scared me and my girlfriend too. Because he suddenly rushed up, his whole body tensed up and his fingers were stiff. He was completely stiff, really stiff. I couldn't touch him then. He looked so stiff and scary.
所以他的力量是比普通女生，甚至
It was after 3 people fought him. At that time, the 3 were his husband, me, and my girlfriend. When he got scared, my girlfriend immediately... In Taiwan, you know Mazu. She took Mazu's amulet, and when stepping down to return it, she stared intensely at my girlfriend. Then we immediately ran down, and she collapsed. Her whole body went limp. Her waist just gave out. So does that count as being resolved? No, it doesn't. Because later we asked the master, and he said there's no way to pull it out right away. It can't be removed. That's a karmic creditor, mainly connected to the grandparents, such as issues with grandparents. Maybe it's the ancestral grave or something ancestors did. Something's here to collect a debt, as we say. No offerings were made. After that, it's just left alone. Yeah, honestly, ancestors really need to be honored. It's very important. Ancestors are really important. No matter what gods you worship, you must honor your ancestors. Many people avoid it since these are family matters. We don't know what happened, but we share what we see with others. I've seen things like this, and there were even times when someone said, I'm going to kill you. That feeling, wow, it's really intense.
是那个女的吗？
Back then, I couldn't go there, so I chanted scriptures as my master taught me. I chanted, offered it to him, and tried to help bring him down. He was more than a little troubled. It was serious then. He stared at me with wide eyes, wanting to kill me. It was scary.
真的，他是要打你吗？还是要掐你啊？想杀死你？
He said he wanted to kill me, wanted me dead.
他是瞪着你跟你讲，
瞪着你，瞪着
Oh my
讲
God，
对。
这样很恐怖哎。
So it was really scary. But there was nothing we could do. We still had to deal with it. There was really no other way.
那我要知道就是因为带佛牌的时候，有些事情就是不可以带着佛牌做，就很像不可以行房。
对。
那你知不知道有没有人就是去带着佛牌，然后做了不应该做的事情，然后
基本 If you're talking about wearing a Buddha amulet, that's absolutely not allowed. But if you're talking about Buddha, the way you're saying it should be about the taboos of Buddha amulets, okay? For example, some Buddha amulets like the 9-faced wealth Buddha from Master Kongde, part of the Thai Buddhist tradition, are worn on the body. You can't drink alcohol, you can't go to bars, you can't drink alcohol. That's right, okay. And with some Buddha amulets, you can't eat sheep's head, that's right.
对，还有一些他们觉得
Is the mission of women, counting the sheep's head. Yes, the seed of the sheep's head is the mission of women to count. Things from that moment, like this and you all, have 2 explanations. Another is that it's the Buddha's heart. Oh, in Thailand, there are 2 explanations.
就有没有就是好像哪一种牌，就是说好像求平安啊，还是求财啊？哦，他们不可以，他们带这牌的时候不可以去做什么？
求财的牌。
Basically, there aren't many taboos around it. It's just about how you make offerings to it. Because many people have been in contact with amulets for a long time. Oh, even longer than I have. 2, 3, 10 years. But they don't know how to use these amulets. Okay, because when it comes to Buddha amulets, we really need to make a wish. Or we need to fulfill a vow. We need to prepare. For it, it's 10 incense sticks, 10 candles, and 10 flowers. Put your Buddha amulet up there, then make your wish or fulfill your vow. How do you do that?
是知道我带了这个佛牌。
There's basically nothing you can't do. Generally speaking, you can do anything as usual. As for taboos, some lineages have them and some amulets are like rings or bracelets. You can't wear it into the restroom. You have to take it off before you go in, so it's very similar.
比如说你有说有些佛牌带着不可以喝酒，人就好像有些也是带了不可以进厕所，然后有些人可能真的就是因为我觉得这个有忘记了，但他们有没有跟你讲？ 哇！突然间很像睡一觉起来，全部东西印成全部改。
Due to their carelessness, I call it scallion flower water and Tarani mountain. So you've heard of this, right? They were just careless, so they come to you and ask, hey, do you have guests coming? I said, brother, how? What's the matter? Yesterday I was wearing the Buddha amulet in the new house, but I didn't tell him to wear it, and then Then...
要跟他讲说什么？
冲花水啊。
哦。
请师傅净化，冲花水。
你就跟他们讲去哪里？
对，基本。
If you don't have any food offerings right away, just put the amulet on the altar. Apologize sincerely to them, but if you make the same mistake again, then there's no saving you. Even the gods won't bless you anymore. Even the gods won't bless you anymore.
一直讲葱花水，然后我知道你刚才有讲到，就是有一些油。刚才你讲的那个老虎油，那个是用来做什么的？
Oh, as for tiger oil, it's basically used for maha amat, which means authority related to power. If you're in management, if you're a supervisor, it will be helpful for you. They will use the oil to apply here for beauty, Yes, yes, or they rub it on their hands, rub, and then sweep backward 3 times. That is for help. You see a kui like this, an aura. That's right, some do. They add some fragrance so it doesn't smell bad anymore. It really does smell awful. If it's real tiger oil that's been cooked.
现在有可以给我。
Let me ask, I'll go get it. Okay, I won't ask about that.
这老虎
这是老虎的骨头跟肉。
肉，
这个是
这是香料的，不一样。
这个是香料的，
这是人
就
眼油
不臭的。
啊这是老虎
我闻到了，很凶哎。
你看啊，我的鼻子很敏感的是。
你闻过它？闻了。
哦，这个蛮香的嘞，这好像有花的味道。
这是什么味道？
你说吧。
没有臭辣吧？
来倒地说。
OK，
来，
没有臭吧？不香啊。这个怎样的？哇，那么多。
你说说。来，稀多。有吧？来，味道。
一个
What?
No, what's happening?
这是什么油？
What's tiger oil? Tiger's big bones and meat and stuff like that.
但这个我
没有啦，你不用，你
我不要浪费，我想要。
It's fine if I can just come and wash it.
我要
大概还有
闻那个，我不要倒，我要这样闻。
哦，这个还好。
There's also a tiger stimulant that smells even worse, and nothing can be done about it. It's made from the male tiger's private part, and his testicles cooked together with them. What is that cooked for? What's that for? It's also used to make talismans, to make charms. I could smell it. You should wash your hands first. Go ahead.
它的
为什么意思？不是你们现在觉得我很不香？
它的味道很不算臭，可是就很闷的味道。
对，
你一闻你就
那个味道。
所以这个人在用来干什么？
基本上像
苏珊
If you ask Ajahn for a blessing while smelling like tiger, Ajahn will use this too. But some of them are heavily seasoned with spices, so he won't extract them like that. But mine is pure, that fragrant one. Yeah, it's fragrant because they've added flowers inside. It's a type with curved material inside. There's also roasted dragon, a plant. There are male and female versions, white, yellow, and black. When they touch, they absorb each other. That one is called roasted dragon, and there are also spices. This one is really fragrant. I smell it. I smell your hand. This one is really fragrant.
对，很臭。
不是臭，
它没有臭，就也没有香，就这个味道
就很闷的那种味道，你闻到你就
我要找。
So these,
都是有加持过的。
yes, basically Thai food. When they make fire amulets, they always use this. You always keep this for making tiger amulets and powder amulets. They always pour this kind of sauce in there. Because this is its strength, its energy is used. It will enhance that. Is this what you mean? Just a little bit of stir frying. Yes, some people only use it to warm up their bodies.
不要浪费。
洗掉了，这样子的。
但是这种
Me too. Because it's okay. Wait, I'll give it to you later. I'll give it to you later. Elderly people shouldn't go play, okay?
不要拿回去闻。
Take it back, that's right. Because if we believe in things like this, they will bring it, apply it on the forehead, or put a dot here because it helps. If you manage people, your family will respect you. Yes, others will respect you too. It's good for getting things done, good for doing business, good for management. When you manage people and speak, they will listen. Because some people, when they talk, it's just hissing and buzzing. When you speak, if people don't understand, after someone uses it, others will start using it too. So why do they have tattoos? This tiger, that's right, it's quite interesting. Thailand, coming to live in Thailand, selling as a group, it's good, it's fun, yes.
其实很多东西很新鲜，我完全没有听过的。就像是油这方面，我真的不知道有香水，还有加持过的油。
And also yuambas. Vegetables. The ones girls use are very classic. And there's another type that girls use. It gets inserted into a woman's private area, used to lock up your partner. And you find that original bar in your private area. Clean it out within 5 minutes, then have sex, and it will sting your partner.
等一下， 那个算降头吗？这个算降头吗？
It doesn't count. In Thailand, really, in the old ways, in Thailand, there really are small jars of the original stuff. Do you sell it? I don't sell it. I'm in Taiwan. It's not sold in Taiwan. You didn't buy it. What do you use it for? My friend tried it and it really works. Did the girl's private area really change?
那这个我们的节目出来，我们家会找你的话，你会被带进来。
I don't have it yet. Still searching. If it's in the next batch, I'll let you know. So you still need to contact How Gay. Because, some women, because of relationship issues, their husbands keep messing around, so they look for these things. There are a lot of these situations in Thailand. That's why they use yuamba. Yuamba is something that's sold as a kind of remedy. They insert it into the woman's private area, and after checking for 5 minutes, they insert it. After 5 minutes, they wash it off and go to the bedroom. And it really changes. The woman's hole really gets smaller. My friend tried it. Oh my God.
等一下，我可以问，就是你说那个洞会变小，
紧一点。
哦，你说会变紧，但是就怎么解释可以就 hold 住那个男的？
就可以，因为他那个有加。
Because that thing has a special blessing on it, and there's one for men too. Then I checked at the counter and went to the punishment room because when I was in Singapore, I helped hold the man's genitals. Let me tell you a classic scoop. When I was in Singapore, I saw someone getting a tattoo. Have you ever seen a man get a tattoo on his glands? Huh? No? Look at me now. In this profession, I started and I keep going. But it wasn't me getting the tattoo. In Singapore, it was a Singaporean client. He really likes playing with this kind of heterosexual fetish. Oh, right. He likes heterosexual fetishes. So he played and then he went back. TX Barang. He said, TX Barang, that's enough for you. He got the tattoo. Before, he got a tattoo near his private parts, next to it, close to his balls, and he went back to try it. He said it was amazing. He went back to have sex. He said it was awesome. Wow, really amazing. That girl, he said she really enjoyed it. It felt really tight. Oh, okay, he wants to come back again, to play again. The glands, yeah. We wear gloves, and the master also wears gloves. Ah, so it really goes in. Doesn't it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt. Why?
他很像走火入魔呀，这样子。
No, in Thailand, the tradition of sacred tattoos truly exists. Women also have them. There are many in Thailand.
这种东西，可是我没有听说过。
呀，这个我也没有。
再来啊。
After he got the tattoo, the master blessed him when he wasn't hard. He ejaculated a little bit of semen came out. Like I saw it in person, because I went to help hold it. There was no choice. We have to be professional when we work. When the master was tattooing, I had to help hold it. Wait a minute. Maybe his has a problem. Ha ha ha. No, he likes to play with these things. He really does. Some people play like this. It's intense. In Northeast Thailand, many play with this. It's called famai, a tradition involving tying. So why do you see them in Thailand saying zaozu, zaozu? Some ajarn even. Why do they say baiki ajarn? Why do they have 100 wives, dozens of wives? Why do they play with these things? This is called famai tradition. It's about the opposite sex. Famai wa. It's about attracting the opposite sex for their other half. He's not cheating, just spreading his love to more people.
我是没有听说过这种，可是我是听说过就是下降头，下降头。
其实不算。
This is what we call the opposite sex famai. That's why it's called love lowering. Let me tell you, it's what they call love spell. That's right. They also use those dark things. Dark. That's all energy. It's not called dark. They go after it, not for them. Usually it's because a lot of people come to me to do this kind of thing. Okay, maybe to do love spells or something. Why did they spend so much outside? 300,000, 500,000, 600,000, even over 1 million NTD. They spent the money, but it didn't work. After you spent all that money, now you come to me, but you don't have any money left to give me. Yes, but they just keep wanting to get it back. Also, usually about half of them are cases where couples have broken up. They kept spending because he loved her, but sometimes you only value and spend after a breakup. Despite all the spending, it didn't help. Many people don't truly understand what this so-called love spell actually is. You pray for blessings to improve your relationship, but that doesn't guarantee they'll return. Sometimes people do come back after leaving, but often end up arguing again. That's your issue, since it's about personality. Many people get stuck here and spend a lot of money. They perform these so-called rituals, search for couples online, and spend a lot. I even had a client from Singapore who went all the way to Medan, Indonesia for this.
可是这些真的有效吗？就有用吗？
If a couple uses opposite sex hair charms, I think it works. But when that relationship has run its course, that's it. There's nothing you can do. Really, wow.
厉害，真的，我只是想来听，想了解多一点泰国佛牌护身符的东西。
对，
没想到会听到更厉害的东西。
Actually, this is just something to share, but it's not really necessary. You don't have to go that far. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
哇，我们今天真的是听到很多东西。不过你们我觉得要注意的一点就是佛牌护身符不可以乱买。因为你真的不知道，如果是没有处理好的，会有反效果。对，如果有什么不了解的话，就是你们会帮你们的顾客看运程了，然后跟他们佩戴，是这样吗？
就介绍佩戴什么比较好这样子。
所以你们可以来找泰蜜莉，找豪哥阿豪，对，然后他可以就是有效的介绍你们，跟你们说可以戴什么，佩戴什么，
什么比较合适？
对，
比较合适你们。
Because everyone works in different fields and moves in different circles, we'll recommend what suits them best.
对，所以这些有磁场关系的东西，对吗？真的不可以乱买，所以要找一些就是要去信任的人，还有信任的地方，才佩戴这些东西。
If you don't want it, return it to the temple instead of throwing it away.
不然真的会弄了很多事情。
对，有什么不懂怎样处理的话，也可以来泰蜜莉问豪哥。OK，
还有最重要的是，你可以信。可是不要迷，
对，不要迷。
好，谢谢豪
哥，
谢谢收看零度空间，记得点赞、
订阅，
还有开启小铃铛，拜。